position. But the judge knows that she's being held in it. She's not doing it by herself. And that a real good handler will sit there and do this. So this is a no-no. They want the dog basically to do this, you know, like this. Because we've seen handlers get into trouble when they get caught doing it.
Or better yet, you do it like this.
That's right. But you know, that is basically what a show dog goes through. You've seen the mistakes that can be made. We're not trying to hide the fact Monte makes mistakes, which is why you have to practice, because you don't want to make the mistakes on show days. So what we do, which is maybe a little different than other people, is we'll take her out. You know, we'll get the show early and we'll take her out and we'll walk her around the complete facility to sort of make her more mellow. And Monte is a people's dog. She likes to greet everybody.
Well, a lot of it depends on your dog too, because a lot of the dogs are pretty much kenneled and they just come out for their show.
But Monte's not a kenneled dog. I mean, Monte, she does have her own car, folks. Yes, she does. She does have her own. She has her own hard kennel and she has her own good kennel. She does have her own fan and her own own table and all of that. But those are things, though, that basically most show dogs do have. I mean, Monte.
You never do in a show ring.
No, you never do that in a show ring. That's a no. That will get you. Oh, show them another thing you don't do. If a dog jumps in a show ring, it generally gets you. You know, the hop gets you in trouble. Jumping and shovel, you know, putting up on your hind legs in the show ring is a mistake that puppies make. Monte never does that in the ring. She knows that she's on camera now.
Don't you? Do you know you're on camera?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she wouldn't be up. She wouldn't be. She knows she got cleaned up so she could be on her 50 Minutes of Fame. But we show you the things. You know, if your teeth are crooked, they'll mark you down on it. If your fur is not the right color, they'll mark you down on it. If you're the biggest dog out there, you're basically, and you're a female, you're toast.
Well, they're supposed to judge you according to the breed standard.
Yes.
But a lot of that is rather subjective, because sometimes they'll do it according to where the breed is going.
That's right.
Or sometimes the judge may have preferences because they favor of what they favor in a breed.
Yeah, it can be location, location, location.
For example, they may favor people from the local kennel club.
That's right. And,
or maybe because you came the furthest.
Yeah, or you came the furthest, or here's one. It's also the part of the United States you're in. Because the East Coast tends to go for bigger dogs. Canada, which we can show dogs in, tends to go for the bigger dog because the standard is the Irish Wheaten, not the American. It says the AKC should be using that standard because this dog is from Ireland. It is not an American-bred dog.
Well, sometimes what they do, if they're not as familiar with the breed, because they do a lot of judging of different dogs, is they'll look at all the dogs and pick what's the ones that are the most similar, and pick what they think is the best one from there.
Like if you're showing a dog, and your dog tends to be, Monte favors an Irish Wheaten. Totally favors. She's the same size, slow maturing. If she has another large dog with her in the competition, she does well. If dogs are all they want most of the dogs to probably be about 5-10 pounds lighter than Monte.
Yeah, would you like to be lighter?
Yeah, but her weight is a problem, you know.
Come here, Monte. Come on.
It's always a problem because I mean her daddy feeds her.
Come here, baby.
So, but no. But basically, these are the things. I mean, it is a lot of effort. The doggy has to be washed and has to be groomed, and angle has to be cut. The booties have to be. I mean, like look at the fur. Yeah. See, look at those furry feet. I mean, like if you've ever seen a really groomed sheepdog, you know. But there's a lot to showing a dog that just basically isn't done, and Monte shows because Monte has fun showing. Monte likes to go up and stick her nose and her tail up every now and then, but she doesn't show as much as we'd like her to, not because that we aren't doing it. It's got to do with as much because we know where she has a good chance of doing well. Some places there's no way on earth she's going to do well, so we just don't put her in it.
And sometimes their coat isn't quite ready or their teeth isn't quite ready.
Yeah.
Because when she was a baby, I put her in some of those harnesses when I was walking her.
Yeah.
And then it caused the hair not to grow here, and it took a good year
Yeah, but she has a brother that was basically fully coated and the way he was supposed to be at about 6 months. Monte has taken 3 years to look this way. But if you listen to Westminster, they talk about the fact that the dogs generally don't start coming there until they're about 3. So Monte is right on track to go to Westminster, we hope. But
He's a big dog.
and until then, this is Oldecam.
And this is Monty Bubbles, and not a spring chicken.